Hello everybody, it's me Heather, and today I have a humongous haul from independent brands, mainstream brands. Let's just jump right in. So first off, I want to start with an indie brand that is actually from Texas, just like me. This is by the Gourmand Girls Cosmetics, and this is that time of year, and they very kindly sent this to me for consideration. And I will be doing a separate video on this, That Time of Year by Gourmand Girls. What's cool about this one is it's a YouTube collaboration with some smaller content creators. So we'll get all into that in the separate video. I know that I said in my last haul video that I would do an individual video on everything that I hauled, and I do still plan on doing that. I just had some life drama, but nothing serious, really just Western world problems, but now I'm back on track, so you'll be seeing a lot more from me on YouTube if you want to. So first off, look at this. I love this. It's a very wintry palette, which is honestly surprising for an independent brand from Texas. Not a color story I ever would have expected, and I absolutely love it. Cannot wait to play with this eyeshadow palette. She was also, by she, I mean the owner of Gourmand Cosmetics, Christina. She was also very generous to send me the Bold and Brilliant by Gourmand Girls highlighter palette. And I love this. This is all you want in a highlighter palette. You got your icy, you got your gold, you got a pink, and you even got a bronzy shade. So looking forward to doing, I'm not going to be doing swatches in this video because there is just too much stuff and we will be here all day. So we're gonna move on to all the next stuff. They're not doing this in any particular order, so I'm just gonna go ahead and grab as we go. This is an order, so this haul is from, I guess, the past 2 months about. So some stuff's a little newer, some stuff's a little older, like maybe a month old. But anyways, I put in an order from Chanel, and if you've never ordered from Chanel before, this is my first time actually ordering directly from Chanel. It's a lovely packaging experience, and my cat in the background as usual causing chaos. So I want to do a whole full separate video on this, but as you can see, just the packaging. They sent me some perfume samples, and what I ordered was a couple items from the winter collection. I'm sorry, my cat's in the background as usual causing chaos, distracting me. So I did get a nail polish. This is in the shade Rouge Brune or Red Brown. And as you can see, I'm actually wearing it right now. So not the most original color, but Chanel is one of those brands that if you want to treat yourself to one luxury nail polish, I think it's always great to get one Chanel nail polish. They always have really great wear time, really great opacity in the formulas. And honestly, I wanted a red shade, but I wanted something that was more limited edition, so I got the Red Brown. This is a liquid eyeshadow, long wear liquid eyeshadow. This is in the shade La May Acier. Sorry if my French is not the best. And this is just this beautiful silver shade. Again, I'll do a separate video with swatches and looks. We've got a lot to get through. We do not have time right now to swatch everything because you guys will be here way too long. And then this is just an eyeshadow liner. So basically like an eyeshadow pencil. This is in the shade Contour Graphite. And I'm sure there's a fancy French way to say it, but these have a really great creamy texture. And I just love the format. It's just your typical roll up. As you can see, it's not as much product as you might get with a less expensive brand, but there's just so much, there's something really luxe about Chanel packaging. As you can see, it's just a whole experience. When you put their makeup on, you feel luxurious. I think it's just worth the occasional splurge. I wouldn't want to have an entire makeup collection of Chanel, but having little bits and pieces here and there make you feel really special. All right, let's go on to this one. This is the Simpsons collection. This is the Simpsons Treehouse of Horror collection. This is from Makeup Revolution or Revolution. We have a tendency to call it Makeup Revolution over here. And I got most of the collection, not every single piece, but what I really love is this makeup bag. Fits everything I got from the collection in here. So we'll just go through the bag, and here I'll open it up just for a second for you to see. So I got the Spooktacular Face Palette, and this is just basically a blondes blusher and highlighter, and I have not even used this yet. I could have swore I'd used this. I'm looking at it now going, oh wait, I've never even opened this. Well, we'll do a separate video. So this is the face palette. Basically you got a bronze blush and highlighter. I could have swore I opened that and used that. That's really weird. Okay, we got some lashes. These are really cute. We got some spidery black lashes, and then these are actually kind of like a purple blue, definitely more of a blue Treehouse of Horror lash duo. So Witch Marge lash duo. This was something I think we all really wanted. This is really funny. This is the Treehouse of Horror makeup sponge, and it's the Donut Head Homer blending sponge. This one I haven't used, but I did open it up to take a look at it, and to be honest, I don't know what I was expecting. It's very cute and very funny, but at the same time, once you get it, you're like, okay, wait, this was, I believe, $8. So I'm kind of like, okay, I paid $8 for a donut-shaped sponge, which at the time sounded like an amazing idea. I think maybe we all thought it would be bigger. Maybe we thought it would be more donutish. You know, like as you can see, it's very flat on the sides. I think we all kind of expected it to be rounded like an actual donut. I don't know. So honestly, cute, but I'm kind of like, I don't think it was worth $8. This is definitely a time when you're paying for the novelty, you're paying for the packaging, and maybe not so much for the actual item. So I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. This I have tried and it's all right. This is the Treehouse of Horror primer base, and yes, it is green. So I've used it. It's fine. It's a water-based primer. Now here's the one thing I was honestly the most excited about, and I have used and I have tried, and I did create a look and I liked it and it was fine. And I just have to see which side I opened it on. There we go. This is the Treehouse of Horror. This is the shadow palette. And I think it's a really fun shadow palette. It's called the Spooktacular Shadow Palette. And as you can see, you got the skeleton Simpsons, you got your big mirror, and I'll just bend that back so I don't blind you as always. And here's a really fun, vibrant color story. I think it's fun. I like it. A lot of people complain that Makeup Revolution's eyeshadows tend to be hit or miss. I haven't really found that. So it could just be, it depends on what you use it with. Like sometimes some eyeshadows blend better without an eyeshadow primer because primers sometimes really grab the shadow and you can't blend it out. But I haven't had any problem building up opacity or anything. So everybody's experience is different and everybody's makeup technique is different. So that could be part of it too. Okay, the last item that I got from the collection, I can never have too many brushes. This is the Treehouse of Horror brush set. It's kind of a weird look, but the more I look at it, the more I get it. So you have like the witches, you know, Marge and her sisters as witches, and there's a cauldron, and underneath there's all the firewood. And I'm like, okay, because the handles have kind of a firewood look to them. As I said, I'll do a separate video on this because I've not even opened this yet. That's how crazy stuff has been. I've been buying stuff and have not had a chance to swatch it, play with it, used, or anything. But, and then of course you have the green and black, which is very Treehouse of Horror style. But so that's everything I got from the Simpsons Treehouse of Horror collection from Revolution, or Makeup Revolution as we say over here. And I just, like I said, I love that with this makeup bag that I'm actually able to fit everything I ordered into this bag, because some of these items are not small, the brush set and the eyeshadow palette. So very cool, very cute. And we'll go ahead and move that over here, and I'll zip that closed for anybody that gets annoyed with seeing an open bag. And also if I leave it open, knowing my cat, she'll probably come running around and stick her head in it. Oh my God, this is fun. I played with this a little, not as much as I would have liked to, but now that I've done the video, I can start using everything. So sorry about that interruption. I dropped something and then I was paranoid that I wasn't filming anymore, so I had to double check. So I did get the Morphe Sour Patch Kids collection. I have played with this. I do like this. I think it's a really fun collection. It's a strange collection. You know, some people are like, why is this a thing? Because it's fun, that's why. So you got the Sour Patch Kids, you got the eyeshadow palette that I've played with a little bit. And I think the top row is the most representative of Sour Patch Kids. the red up until the blue. Obviously there isn't a black Sour Patch Kid, but I like that it's all mattes and then the bottom row is all shimmers. So I think it's a fun color story that kind of plays into the theme, you know? So there's that. And then I got the watermelon setting spray, or I should say continuous setting mist. And it does have a slight watermelon smell to it. It's called Watermelon Slice. And a lot of people really like the Morphe setting spray, the continuous mist. And I've tried it. It leaves your skin it gives, like, if you have like a lot of powder on your face, you know, powder foundations, a lot of setting powder, you know, eyeshadow, all the powders that you use, and then you follow up with this, it gives your skin that nice, like, not a dewy glow, but makes it look like skin again, so you're not so dry and powdery. So that's nice. There are 2 lip scrubs, and I'm actually going to put one of these in my shower, and I'm going to put the other one on my bathroom sink, because I'm one of those people, usually in the morning I wash my face in front of my sink, and I have my whole skincare routine, you know, with serums and sunscreen for the day and all that before I put on makeup. And then in the shower, you know, I like to have some exfoliation. So we've got I believe this is a blueberry, what do they call that? I'm trying to see. Yeah, blue raspberry, excuse me. So we got the blue raspberry lip scrub. It does smell like, it smells like Sour Patch Kids style blue raspberries. Blue raspberry, but it's got that tinge of sour. I like it. But blue raspberry anything, any kind of blue raspberry flavored candy or anything, I always love that. And the other one, this one is red berry. So also lip scrub. And it smells, it's sweet. It instantly makes me happy. I've always loved Sour Patch Kids. Definitely a candy that I pick up every now and again to munch on. I enjoy it. So I'm just trying to get organized over here because there is like so much stuff. Then we got the lip gloss, which I've worn. This is also Watermelon Sparkle. It's a lip gloss and just that typical Morphe packaging with the slanted top. I love that it's pink and green, just like watermelon. It's got that long doe foot applicator. And if you like their lip glosses, which I actually like their lip glosses, and this one's just that pink with sparkle. Like I said, we'll do a separate video. And then the last item in the collection is the Colorful Crew. And this is just, I love this. This is just 5 makeup sponges that they put in like a bag that it's like you're opening up a bag of candy, Sour Patch Kids candy, and it's their makeup sponges. And I've not used these yet, but I will. So that is that collection. Oh goodness. Oh goodness, this next one's a big one. This one I got, it took me a while to get it all together because I ordered some of it from the Revolution site, revolutionbeauty.us site, and stuff was out of stock and I had to wait for it to come out of stock. And a lot of stuff I found at Target. So this is the DC collection from also Makeup Revolution. I'm always a sucker for makeup bags. I love it when I can put an entire collection inside the makeup bag. I'm always a big fan of that. I love being able to organize my makeup in that way. I see the bag and go, okay, I know all my Batman stuff, or most of it's going to be in this bag. I haven't organized it yet because I wanted to show it to you. Great detail. You've even got the bat sign, the bat emblem on there, but just a nice little faux leather bag with the Batman, bat signal, bat logo on there. And on the back it says Revolution, the name of the company. And then I'm just gonna go through this. I'm not even gonna try to organize stuff. All right, there's the Revolution Jet Black. This is a tapered brush. It grabs every lash. Instant volume mascara, of course, with Batman emblem on there. And then we've got a highlighter. Just trying to see if there's a special name. Nope, there's a highlighter. This is the Batman highlighter. So we'll pop that open so you can take a look. Again, I'm not doing swatches in this video. I'll do a separate video on everything. And there you go. You got a little mirror, and of course you got the bat emblem. And this is a very pretty, kind of a rose tone. Yeah, slightly rose tone highlighter. That looks very pretty. I'm actually looking forward to using it. It's very similar to the color that's actually on the emblem. It's kind of, yeah, kind of rose toned, almost leaning copper, but not quite. Very pretty. So there's that. All right, then there's also the Catwoman highlighter. I love this, the black glitter, black and silver glitter of Catwoman's logo. And it says Catwoman on there. Ooh, this one's really bronzy. A really bronzy highlighter. Oh, this is interesting. You could also use that as like a topper on your lips or even eyeshadow. Ooh, I'm actually looking forward to that. It's gonna be really cool. So there's that. There's so much in this collection. Okay, of course, some eyelashes. Although I have not honored this commitment today, I wanted to start really wearing eyelashes every single time I get on YouTube. So starting next video, I'll be sure to always incorporate eyelashes into my look. And so I always want to make sure I have a nice little collection of lashes. Of course, you can always reuse lashes, but always want something different. So these are volume lashes. Ooh, and I'm really looking at these, and these are really long and fluttery. I love that. And then this is one of my favorite things. This is just one of the Makeup Revolution eyeshadow palettes. And this is the Forever Flawless palette. And this is, I'm trying to see if it says like Batman or something like that on there. I don't see a name for the actual palette, but Batman. And this one's pretty well laid out. Oh, there we go. It says it on here, sorry. On the slipcover, it's the Forever Flawless This City Needs Me palette. There we go. I knew it had a name. So of course it's got a mirror. And I love that at the central theme, you've got black and yellow. The Batman colors. I think that's really clever that they incorporated those, and they even have Batman's bat logo embossed on there. And then it's just, I think it's an interesting color story. I mean, you've got a little bit of neutrals, you got some brights, you got shimmers. I don't think there's any pressed glitters in here. I'm not 100% sure until I play with it a little more, because I have played with it very little. And the names are pretty on theme. You got Batarang, which I think they just should straight up call that Batman, right? Anyways, Anyone's Game. Again, I may have named it something different. Dark Knight, Batmobile, Wayne Tower. Got some interesting ones, Robin. But I like it. I think it's a really cool little palette. I actually picked this up at Target. So I was surprised. I was like, oh, they have this at my Target. Okay, I'm gonna pick that up. Let's see, here we got the Catwoman, sorry, got the Catwoman eyeliner pen. Got a little Catwoman logo on top, very cute. So I love really using the theme of all the heroes and anti-heroes of the Batman universe, of the DC universe, and just a pen. I love eyeliner. I love eyeliner pens. So I'm always happy to try something new, pick up something different. And when I was a kid, I collected comic books, and I was a big Batman fan. And then, as parents always do, they break your heart when you're children. And for some reason, they thought it would be an amazing idea to just give all my comics away to cousins who didn't want them, didn't ask for them. Because, well, I'd already read them, obviously, right? And yes, I had become such a collector at a young age that I had some #1 issues that if I had those #1 issues now, I would probably be very rich. But that's in the past. So anyways, moving on. Harley Quinn. We got a Harley Quinn eyeshadow palette. How cute is this? Of course, and this one's more of the Suicide Squad theme. And this is just adorable. It says on top, Lil Crazy. So we got the Harley Quinn theme, got a mirror as always, got the little slip cover. Oh, they really got that on there. Okay, cool. And I love that they taped it on. It's kind of interesting. They have the names of the colors on the slip cover and they have it taped on here. So for those that really want to know the names of the shadows, they gave you that. Of course, I don't prefer, I think in hindsight, they went, whoops, we forgot to put the names of the shadows. So they put it on the slip cover here. But anyways, I think that's very on theme for Harley Quinn. Again, you got your pinks and blues, and then you got some shimmers and some mattes, and the embossing, our skull with pigtails, so Harley Quinn. Very cute, adorable, I love it. Moving on to the Joker. What collection would be complete without the Joker? So this is a miniature eyeshadow palette covered in ha-ha-ha-has. The Joker, red, white, and green. Very Christmassy if you think about it, right? Also a mirror. Once again, they forgot to include the names of the shadows. So they have the slip cover taped on. And here you have the Joker's heads embossed. And of course, you gotta have purple, you gotta have green if you're talking about the Joker. And of course, I guess white for his teeth. He usually is portrayed with white teeth, sometimes yellow, right? Anyways, so I guess maybe those could be his yellow teeth when you see that portrayal. But I think that's a pretty cool color story. I like it. And there's one more mini eyeshadow palette, so I'll go ahead and just pull that one out and we'll take a look at that. This is the Batman one, of course. We can't, I mean, even though we have the full-size Batman eyeshadow palette, why not have a mini? Can never have too much Batman. So, and this one's actually quite cute. I don't know how well it reads on camera, but these are actually little glitter bats for Batman, and of course the Bat logo. Once again, I actually really like this color story. Once again, the slip cover is taped on because they did not remember or think to put the names on the actual palette. And the names on this one are actually pretty good, but we'll do a separate video. But ooh, this is a nice color story. And once again, kudos to Revolution, making sure you get that black and yellow in. If you're going to do a Batman themed eyeshadow palette, you got to have those black and yellows in there to represent Batman from the comic books. And this is a really pretty neutral palette. Ow, I actually really like this. Ooh, okay, so we have that. And I would love to tell you that I'm almost done with this particular collection, but there is more. And oh my God, after this, there's so much more. This is going to be the longest haul video ever that I think I've ever uploaded. Okay. So I'll go ahead and pull these three out really quick. We got some lip glosses. This is the Harley Quinn gloss. Trying to see if it actually has a name. Doesn't look like it actually has a name on it. Okay, but this is the Harley Quinn gloss. And actually really great attention to detail. They really made sure to use all of the little characters and logos and details so that it's instantly recognizable as the character that it's supposed to be. But this is also a very pretty, wearable, everyday pink shade. And then we've got the Joker's gloss, red. Love it. On the lid, you got all the ha-ha-ha-ha-has. And then the Batman one, which this is an interesting color. It's just a clear iridescent, which is a nice one. You can wear it by itself, wear it as a topper on other lip colors. And of course, you got the Bat logo all over the lid. Very cute. I like that. Let's go with this one next. You can never have too many makeup sponges. So I'm loving anytime they come up with makeup sponges. I'm always picking up makeup sponges when I can. So here you got two Harley Quinn makeup sponges, a red one, a pink one, or excuse me, a blue one and a pink one. That's what I'm trying to say. So very cute. Then we have makeup bag. This one might be a little hard to see since it's see-through, but it is the Harley Quinn makeup bag. It says Revolution right in the middle, but then everything else is just Harley Quinn themed stuff. It says Puddin', Mad Love, Suicide Squad, Damaged, etc., etc., etc. But very cute. Always a fan of makeup bags. I will always pick those up whenever they're on theme and I can put items from the collection in the bag. This I really wanted, happy I got. This was the Joker brush set. And I love a tin like this because once I remove all the like, not stuffing, but, well, I guess not quite stuffing, but you know, the packaging material. But I love this. It's very, that makes me think of watermelon because the pink and the green, but it's obviously supposed to be the Joker. But it says ha 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 all over the handles. And then the brushes are pink with green tips and interesting brush shapes. Okay quality, nothing crazy. But I thought this was really fun. And plus, once I remove it from the holders and remove this bottom part, I can put other brushes and stuff in here. So this is a great little collectible tin. Also for organizing your other makeup and makeup brushes, right? And then the last item that I was dying to get, this is the Makeup Revolution mirror, the Batman mirror. So let me go ahead and pull this out so you can get a better look. Obviously, you know, the other side's going to have the mirror on it. So I will not put that, I won't put it towards the camera too much. But I thought this was really fun. The shape, very Batman themed. And this has a cover on it, so it's not as bright as it could be. But I think that's just really fun. Big fan of mirrors now. That's something I've recently gotten into. One of my Instagram friends, Makeup Crazy, actually posted something today saying, do people actually buy these mirrors? Like, is this a thing? And I'm like, you know what? I literally just started buying the mirrors because they do actually come in handy, and they're just, if you like collections, it's a nice way to round off a collection, because even when the makeup's long gone, you know, you'll still have the mirror, which is cool. So I like that. Okay, so that is the DC collection, and it revolves around Batman, Harley Quinn, and the Joker. There's glosses, there's eyeshadow palettes, there's eyeliner, eyelashes, mascara, lip gloss, makeup sponges, makeup brushes. So nice, huge collection. I know there's still some pieces of it at my local Target. So if you want to check it out, it might still be there. You can also go to the Revolution website. So there is that. What is next? Let's go with, okay, this isn't, here we go. Go through these really quick. You guys have probably seen 50 million videos on these already, but still go ahead and show you. I've got my Mothership from Pat McGrath. What number is this? I don't even know anymore. Mothership. It says on here somewhere. I don't remember what number it is. The newest Mothership. I went ahead and picked up the newest Mothership. I actually, maybe it was just too hyped up. This was my first time buying a Mothership palette, and I was super excited about it. But it turns out I don't like the color story. It was one of those I made myself like, but the truth is it's mostly rose tones. I don't like rose tone eyeshadows mostly. I don't think they look good on me no matter how I do my makeup. Anytime it's predominantly a rose tone shadow palette, I just don't, I think it makes me look sickly. I don't like it, and that's really on trend again, all these rose tone eyeshadows, rose gold, rose tone, rose copper type shades. This I do love. This is the Pat McGrath's Intensifies Artistry Wand, and it's just that, what do you call this? It's basically Mayron fixing liquid in solid form, and all that does is it makes products really pop. It goes on clear, and if you apply a shadow over top of it, it really intensifies the eyeshadow, so it's a great little tool to have. And this I haven't even played with yet. This one I do like the color story of because it's so diverse. This is the Mothership Mega Celestial Odyssey, in case you didn't get this yet. No, I'm kidding. I actually like this one a lot better than the Mothership. I love the color story because it's so much more diverse. Yes, there are pink tones in there. I don't mind pink eyeshadows. I don't like rose gold or like rose metallics, like something like rose and rose gold and those rose copper shades, I don't find look good on me. So, but I love this color story. I think it's very nice. diverse enough to be interesting. I hope I'm holding this at an angle where you can actually see the shadows. I'm just trying to keep the mirror from reflecting. So there is that eyeshadow palette, and I picked up a couple more items. Let's see. Oh, is this the highlighter? Blah, blah, blah. Yes. This is the highlighter, and what's the name of the shade? Lunar Nude. Yes, sorry. This is absolutely gorgeous, by the way. So first you get in this gold packaging. It's got nice weight to it, feels very luxe. And when you open this up, oh my God, I've already used it a little, so it's a little dirty, but this is absolutely gorgeous in person. And I believe this is more of a baked gelée type product. I could be wrong, but it doesn't seem like it's regular powder. There's a little bit more glide to it, but this is beyond pretty. This is gorgeously beautiful. If you only pick up one item from Pat McGrath, I would say you could get the highlighter in Lunar Nude. Very beautiful. I'm glad I got it. This I was actually disappointed by. For some reason, I thought the pans in this palette would be so much bigger, and I don't know why. I'd never gotten one of these before. Again, this is a bunch of stuff from Pat McGrath I've never gotten before. This is the Celestial Odyssey Luxe Quad. This is in the shade Deep Space Divinity. Deep Space Divinity. And for some reason, I thought the pans would be much bigger. And they look really small to me. Like, I really thought they were going to maximize the space of the quad for some reason. But I mean, it's a typical eyeshadow quad. I mean, it's not like you're going to use it 2 times and it's going to be done. Like, you could have this for years, most likely, like with most makeup. But for some reason, the moment I opened this, instead of being excited, I felt so fucking disappointed. Because I was just like, why are the pans so small? I could have swore they were like super big. So once I get over my disappointment, I will give that a try. I did play with it a little bit, but I was just so disappointed by my expectation not being met. I just misunderstood, I guess. I could have sworn it was going to be bigger. This is the blush palette, Divine Blush Glow Trio. This one's in Amber Allure. And this is quite pretty. I actually like this. Cover that mirror for you. So you got, 2 blushes and a highlighter basically. It's quite pretty. I like it. So there is that. I don't need to go too much into those. There's 1,000,001 videos on all of these products from people who are much more skilled with it than me. Okay, I'm just looking around. Okay, let's just jump into these right quick. And I got some Halloween-y stuff coming up. I'm excited. Okay, well, obviously I've got The Simpsons here. Wendy Zomnier, the creator of Urban Decay, has launched a new brand called Kylie, and she's starting off with just one waterproof mascara, and it is waterproof, right? Or did I make that up? I'm like, isn't it? No, I made that up. I don't know why I thought this was waterproof. The eyeliners are waterproof. Moving on. Okay, so she's starting the collection with just one mascara. It's a tubing mascara and 3 eyeliners. And I meant to get everything. I meant to get all 4 items, but my cat was distracting me when I was placing my order online, and she was playing with my foot. And right when I checked out, I realized I only got 2 of the 3 mascaras, or excuse me, 2 of the 3 eyeliners. Anyways, so this is Come Hell or High Water. What a name for a mascara. Come Hell or High Water. And this is a tubing mascara. It's in black. And one of the things that they're really happy about is that this is supposed to be sexy sustainability. So it's 100% post-consumer recycled paper box, ocean plastic tube, low impact decoration. So this beauty friend can go again and again. So they really want to make sure that their products are easy to recycle. Sorry, I'm thinking faster than I can speak. So it's a tubing mascara, and it's supposed to be smudge proof, and it's supposed to volumize, curl, condition. And this is even that easy roll off. So, since it's a tubing mascara, you can really just kind of run it between your fingers and gently pull it off. So if you're running low on eye makeup remover, or you like to remove as much of your makeup before you start washing your face. And I got 2 of the eyeliners. Like I said, I meant to get all 3. They have a brown, a black, and a blue. So I ended up getting the black and the blue because my cat distracted me while I was placing my orders. She was playing with my foot. And so here are those 2. I've already swatched them and played with them a little. And so far so good. This is not intense. The shades are, not that it's like bad opacity, but these are more of a softer kind of define your eyes, but not like blowing out like dramatic, like, but very cute. So that's Kylie Ray. And then this collection is very fun. I did pick up the Kylie collection. I picked up all the items in the Kylie A Nightmare on Elm Street collection. I originally wanted the PR box. It sold out in less than 2 minutes. And I mean, I was on it right when it launched, and it sold out in less than 2 minutes. At first I was disappointed. And now I'm glad I didn't get the PR box, because it's just a big old box with her on it and like a skin tight suit. And I'm like, you know, I really don't want makeup that has pictures of women on it. Just because I feel like makeup should honestly never have really a picture of a woman on it. Like, I think it's weird that Pat McGrath always has this face on her makeup boxes, because I'm like, why? Like, because I feel like people see people on makeup packaging and go, that person doesn't look like me. I guess that makeup's not for me. Like, I don't know. But anyways, so I'm glad I didn't get the PR package, because now I don't have Kylie plastered all over my makeup, and I don't have to feel bad about eating pizza for dinner. So we got Kylie, A Nightmare on Elm Street, and this is the lip and cheek jelly stain. A few people that I've watched videos on do not like this product. I tried it and I love it. So I'll definitely do a video, because every time I've seen somebody use it, they're not using it the way I would use it. So they're not getting the results they want, I think. But this is an excellent product. Great pigmentation. You can sheer it out. You can build it up. It's actually really cool. You can use it on your cheek or lips. And I love like cream blushes. And this is the first time I've had like a jelly formula blush. And of course, it's just a great classic red color. You know, we don't really think of red when we think of blush nowadays, but when I was a kid, I remember always thinking of blush as being red in color, which sounds really dramatic. It probably was. It was the 80s. We all had red cheeks, pink lips, and a blue eyeshadow. I went ahead and picked up the lashes because, as I said, I wanted to start commit to wearing lashes with every makeup look that I upload to YouTube. And so I love that it actually does have like Freddy Krueger's, you know, claw has actually scratched out an S. So it actually kind of says slashes. It's a cute little detail. And what's also cool about these lashes is that you can put them on as one strip, or you can actually easily separate each segment. And if you just want to put lashes like on the ends of your look, or if you just want to put it on your lower lash line, like you can really emphasize the look how you want to emphasize it with the lashes. I think that's really cool. This is my first time ever purchasing anything from Kylie Jenner. Her makeup has just never appealed to me. But this collection was so fun that I was like, okay, I'll splurge on this. I'll go for this. So here, of course, we got the lip products. These are the lip shine lacquers. And I think it's a good selection because you have a very nice little neutral shade here, almost nude. And then you have like a more, I'm trying to think how this, like a cooler undertone red, and then you have a warmer undertone red. So I think it's a good selection. So even past Halloween, these are shades that you could still wear. And for the eternal horror lovers that celebrate Halloween all year long, I mean, I'm sure you would love to have lip products like this that just like have Freddy Krueger themes on them. The eyeshadow palette, A Nightmare on Elm Street pressed powder palette. You know how they always have to say that now. They can't just say it's an eyeshadow palette because there's always those red pigments that stain your eyelids. And so that's their little loophole to be like, well, we didn't say it was an eyeshadow, so if it stains your eyelids or you get a little bit of irritation, you know, we didn't say put it on your eyes. So of course it's got a mirror. And then here's the color story. I actually like the color story. I've heard some people say it reminds them of Christmas, and I'm like, I get that because of the red and the green, but at the same time, this is very reminiscent of Freddy Krueger's Christmas sweater, you know, that he basically permanently wears, that red and green striped sweater. And I think they really did a good job of like incorporating those two shades. Even maybe more so these two shades really look more like the sweater, right? It's more of a darker red. But I think it's a nice combination of mattes and shimmers, a nice large selection of neutral tones to balance out the bolder shades of red and green. So I'm looking forward to really playing with that. I think it's fun. So we are coming into the home stretch. I've got just a couple more items. If you're still here, wow, thank you for spending time with me. Make sure you're leaving comments and questions down below about the products or any opinions you have on the products. If you collected comic books. Really quick, just, this is so dirty because I played with it. This is the Natasha Denona, the Mini Metropolis palette. And I just really love this color story. I don't have a lot of stuff from Natasha Denona. Well, I got some stuff recently, but I don't have any of her full-size large palettes. So I only have the Mini Xenon palette, you know, the grayscale smoky mini palette. I have that and I love it. And so I got this one, the Mini Metropolis palette. It came with an eyeshadow brush, but I used it and it's dirty right now, so I won't be showing that off. But got that from Sephora, and Sephora had a little promo code. I don't remember what the promo code was, sorry, or I would tell you. And they sent along a little single Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette. Not my favorite shade. Again, it's kind of a rose gold tone, so I might not actually wear it. This is, it even says retro eyeshadow palette. This is the shade Helio. So if you have the retro palette, you already have the shade in the full-size palette, so you don't need the single. Although it's cute to, you know, pack in your purse if you're really into traveling or touching up your makeup throughout the day. All right, here's something from HipDot. This is the Addams Family. Yes, I did get this. The HipDot Addams Family. It's got a pigment palette. It's got 3 lipsticks, and there's even a little pin. So very cute. Shaped kind of like a tombstone, right? So I'll let you take a look at that. So at the very top here, we have a pin, you know, classic pin that you stick to your clothes, and it says black is such a happy color, and it's Wednesday Addams dress, and it says black is such a happy color on there. So I hope you can see that. And then there's 3 lipsticks, and there's a little eyeshadow palette. And I'll admit, I love the detail that they did on the lipsticks. I think this looks really cool. So let's do that right quick. So first off, just look at that. That is gorgeous packaging. It just looks like a wrought iron fence. And then of course, they have, this is like this great dark brown red color. Oh, it looks a lot like my nail polish actually. It's pretty cool. But, and that's kind of I think it's kind of a matte finish. Whoops. And then of course, we gotta have a black lipstick, a nice black matte lipstick. This is in the shade My Happy Color. My Happy Color. And sorry, I forgot to tell you the name of the other one. The brown red, this is called Cleopatra. There you go. It's called Cleopatra. And you'll get that reference if you are an Addams Family fan. And then the last shade is Graves. And it's just a gray color. And I don't know how well you can see this. There's also a rose embossed on here with scissors, with shears, because Morticia Addams always cuts the roses off of the stems. So I think that's a really fun collection. I think it's very on theme for the Addams Family. And of course, there's a little eyeshadow palette. So we'll go ahead and pull that out and I'll show that to you. Sorry, I'm at a weird angle. I forgot how thick this is. It's a very thick little eyeshadow palette. Has a slip cover, and you can just pop that open. And this does not have a mirror, which is kind of surprising. I almost kind of feel like that makes sense for the Addams Family for some reason. But there's no mirror, and it's a very simple color story, but I think it's really on theme for the Addams Family. Obviously, you have your blacks and silvers. So this black is actually, I like this black, has glitter in it, which is very cool. Then of course you got this brown and kind of these mauve maroon tones. So blacks, purples, kind of grayish. I actually think it's pretty cool. I think it's on theme for the Addams Family. All right, one last thing. And oh my God, I need to clear off my table here so I have room. Give me a second. Okay, the last item in this haul is the Wet n Wild Little Twin Stars full collection. I ordered this on Ulta.com. It's also available on wetnwild.com or wetnwildbeauty.com. And if you have not seen this, I hope it's in frame. This is huge. It's adorable, but it is humongous. Not heavy, just bulky. And I will open this up so you can take a look inside. So first off, I don't know, I hope this is showing up on camera. On the inside, friends are like stars. You can't see them, but you know they are always there for you. And then I'm gonna lift this up and hopefully I'm getting this all in frame. Because it's huge. But as you can see, this is a very large collection. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull everything out and we'll go really quickly through everything. Okay, I went ahead and took everything out of the promotional box. I did buy that at Ulta.com, full collection, absolutely love it. I'm gonna go really quickly through everything that's in the collection. Swatches, try on looks, I'll film a separate video because this video is already way too long, so let's go. All right, first off, you got two makeup brushes. These are absolutely adorable. They have glitter in the handles that move when you move your brushes, so I love that. There's 4 little starry eyes eyeliner. You got white, yellow, pink, and blue. There is the setting spray or just a glow face mist, and if you shake it up, there's iridescence in it. Very cute. This collection does have a scent to it. Everything smells very much like really light scented watermelon or even maybe strawberry at times. There is, of course, a cute little makeup bag, and I love this because it has glitter. I don't know how well you can see it. It has glitter that moves in the bag. Got the cute little star, little twin stars. There are 2 little blush palettes that are really cute. Oh my star. You can smell it. It does smell kind of like strawberry or watermelon. And you basically have a blush, a highlighter, and some glitter. Very cute, very fun. And here we have again a blush, kind of more of a blue highlighter, and again some glitter. The eyeshadow palette is very cute. It's very on theme for Little Twin Stars. I love how, I think they really hit it out of the ballpark with this particular collection because everything's very soft, very pastel, a lot of emphasis on the pink and the blue, and they even call this cotton candy clouds, and a lot of glitter, a lot of shimmer, some very soft mattes. I think it's very cute. We got a lip mask and a lip scrub in roll-up form. This is a very soft little makeup sponge case. It's shaped like a cloud, has the little twin stars embossed on there. It's white with silver glitter. And then of course we have the 2 makeup sponges to put in the sponge holder, blue and pink, once again. Here's a very cute cup. It's a brush holder. Again, I'm going fast and I'll do a more in-depth separate video on these. And then there are 4 lip products. There are 2 glosses. They're both variations of pink with shimmer. One's a lighter pink, one's a slightly darker pink, but both have the shimmer. And then they have what they call the lip mousse. This one's more of a, what would you call that? A warm leaning magenta, not quite that bright. And this one's more of a mid-tone mauve. So that is that entire collection. That is everything. Oh my God, this haul was so long. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or you want to see certain reviews, I do plan on making videos on everything. I'm going to be busy. Since it is the spooky month, I really want to make sure that I do all the spooky stuff first, although I have so much other stuff that I want to do. So I'll definitely be doing a video on the Revolution Simpsons Treehouse of Horror. I will be doing the Kylie Nightmare on Elm Street, right? And of course we got to do the HipDot Addams Family, right? So you can expect those 3 videos this week. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and get it done before Halloween comes around the corner and surprises me before I know it. And that is it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and leave questions and comments down below. Follow me on Instagram. I like to post, you know, makeup news and swatches and stuff on there on my stories. And that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.